Welcome. Today, we will be doing an initial draft, resetting the entire NHL. Currently, every single team has no players. So, after the draft, there will be a little free agency period, but otherwise, all the contracts are going to be recalculated. I'll show once we get into it. But um, but yeah, this is a custom game. One thing to note is that there isn't too many leagues. So I'm curious how this is going to affect the upcoming drafts, but other than that, let's get right into it. I did look ahead. We do have pick number 24, which the mock drafts do have us getting Jacob Fowler. Hmm. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's see how it goes. It goes goalies first, and then skaters in the fourth round begin. So it is snaking, so we should have a fairly good pick then for the skaters, which is great. Absolutely great. Let's see. Well, first pick, Hellebuck goes to the Islanders, and just to show his contract, yeah. So it gets recalculated based on the team that they're going to and the personality of the actual player. So, taking a look at it, Vasilevsky goes second, Shesterkin goes three, Ivan Saros, Sorokin, Swayman, Stuart Skinner, 11th best goalie. Hmm. Interesting. I mean, he did make it to two finals. We'll see. Who do the scouts want us to take? Carter George. They want us to go young. That's the issue, is that the AI is going to draft a lot of young players. I will be restricting myself. I think only a handful of picks will be made by me. The rest of it will be made by the AI. So Dostal screaming my name. Um, hmm. Ask her off too. But I think I want to go. Well, let's see how much they want. So we do get a little preview. That's actually not bad. Let's actually take a look at them. So Askarov is gonna want a lot of money. 14-14. Whereas Dostal is 15-15. I'm gonna go Lucas Dostal. Carey Price. What? Okay. So Askarov goes to Tampa. We got a tandem of Wall and Askarov. Wow. That is. We're gonna go Trey Augustine. What? What? Okay. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, let's get Vinny actually. Yeah. Okay. No, well, you know what? I picked all the goalies. I meant to. That's okay. We're only gonna pick two of the skaters, and then the rest of it will be simmed. So five skaters total, or five players total. Let's see. So Detroit makes the first skater pick, and they get Connor McDavid. Tampa gets Nathan McKinnon. Carolina gets Makar. Matthew goes to Anaheim. Bedard. Wow. Okay, so there is one player that I'm seeing right off the bat. Leon Draisaitl, Kirill Kaprizov, Jack Hughes is who I'm thinking. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna go for the longevity and take Jack Hughes. Yeah. We're gonna AI a pick, Down Larkin. Okay. And then we gotta make this pick here, and the rest of it's gonna be simulated. Jake Sanderson, welcome to the team. Alright, the rest of it's gonna be simulated.
Take a look at our team. So, the goaltending we are pretty familiar with. I wouldn't mind another goalie, and that being a backup. And I think that's what we're going to target for agency right away. Oh, Victor Siwa, which is, hey, they're back together. Well, did they ever play together? Ah, something show. They might have. But Pellick, Anderson, okay. Sanderson, Hudson. I think that's great. And you got Danford just in the system. And that's it. Okay, so we need to sign some defensemen for sure. One right-handed and then a bunch of prospects. Just Jamie Benn on the list. Our center core. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. So you got Jack Hughes, Larkin as our 1-2, Monahan as our 3, Camp as our 4. Um, apologies, Camp. That's even worse than your real life contract. We have a couple good prospects in the system though. Ooh, ooh. So I don't hate it. It looks like the AI really drafted the prospects or prioritized the prospects, I should say. Um, let's get a goalie first, and then we'll start penciling in what these lines are gonna be. Spencer Martin's our guy. We'll give him a fair deal. So that sorts out our goaltending. Um, next, let's focus on our defense, which we shouldn't need too much help, but a little bit wouldn't hurt. Myers or Larson? Okay, so it's definitely Larson. um, do we even have the cap? Is the question. Yeah, we will. But not for a lot. We gotta be smart here. Okay. It's actually out there in free agency. Taylor Hall would be amazing. Expensive. Patty Kane. Expensive. Who would be cheap? Rodriguez probably doesn't want too much. He wants a good amount. Okay. Let me find a cheap forward just before we even sign any defenseman, just because I don't want to be cap strapped. And Kiefer Sherwood may be the guy. Just great hitting. All right, well, let's look at the right wingers. So Kane, Palmieri, Marchessault. So many good players. Okay, sort by ability. Get Revo back. I I don't know how I feel about that deal. Just for them to put Thurn on waivers doesn't. I don't know. They had the cap. Is what I'm saying. So I think we're either gonna target an Amadio, a Brown, or a Shearwood. Let's look at the left wingers just so we get an idea at least. So Hall, Kreider. Kreider would be amazing. Rodriguez, Schwartz, Joanne, Mangiapane would be good in our bottom six. Why? Why do all these players want real money? It sucks. Like the AI really screwed us. Okay. Okay, I can get behind this. Put him on IR right away. Hope that when he comes back, it's decent. Lekkonen, same thing. Nah, gross. Hello, gross. Okay. Dorfeyev. Oh my goodness. Gonna max out Dorfeyev's deal. Okay. Okay. And then last but not least, the centers. All right, just before we offer any more contracts, let's look at the ones we have offered. Holmberg, McBain for our center court, which should really round it out. Holmberg mainly for the AHL. Spencer Martin as our backup. Voronkov, who's more of a gamble. We'll see how he is once he returns from injury. Lawson Gross, who's a steal of a deal. Dorofeyev, who highest upside outside, and Reeves just to kind of solidify our bottom six to have a bit of grit in it. So this is where I'm split. I think we do spend the money in defense, and that's going to be Adam Larson. We're going to give him a 2-year deal. I'll give him a no trade. Yeah, that should lock it in. Okay. I do want to get some prospects, though. Drew Ellison. Nice. So I don't want to. There are a lot of good players out in free agency, so I'll sign a few of them. I won't sign too many. Exceeds our budget. Oh. Okay, well, truthfully, if we sign everyone here, we should be good. Okay. Let's advance today, see how it goes. Everyone should want to come play. Okay, that changes things a bit. I think that means David Camp is out. I love the guy to death. I think he's a solid fourth on center on any team. It's just we need the money. Um, yeah, I don't mind another Canadian team winning the cup. Okay, so load this back up with just over 2 million. We need left wingers more than anything, so let's find a good left winger. A Joel Farabee would be amazing. Oh, okay, yeah. Like a Mason Marchman or Jake DeBrusk. No, they both want. They're both out of our budget. Okay, how about this? We'll see how the cards, how they fall. But leave a bit of money just in case we need to up some of our offers. So far, it looks like we're good. So with our first few signing, that's Adam Larson, Spencer Martin, Drew Hallison, two of the most important ones. Now our team is looking up scary. It's looking kind of scary. So Vinny for sure is just he's gonna be in the AHL. If Augustine has a good camp, he might be our backup, but I doubt it. Hmm. I'm comfortable with this defensive core. I think we got to be realistic with these two. That being Larson and Wah. Or is it Roy? Huh. I think it's Roy actually. Anyways, it's a it's a pretty bad team. Yeah, it's not a good team. Any other big deals that we can get off of? Oh my goodness, that Jamie Benn deal. I didn't notice that before. Okay, at least he wants to stay. They both want to stay. They both want to get paid. So do we up the cap or do we just leave it at 88? I think I'm just gonna leave it at 88. Because a flat cap will make it difficult. Or maybe I'll up it. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know. Let me know if I should up it or if I should leave it. But either way, I think we keep advancing. Barabee. Ooh, Anaheim. Back for what? We also got Bloomberg. Lever. Okay. So Farabee immediately. Hmm. So oh, so good. So good. Okay. Voronkov goes on the injury reserve transactions. Okay, so next year we're not gonna have too much cap space. But this team's looking pretty deadly, so let's see. Who's gonna be our captain? It is gonna be Jamie Benn. Followed by Larkin, followed by Monahan. And I think that's a pretty elite like, and then eventually we'll put a Larkin. Pretty elite leadership core. Now let's check out the lines. Okay, we'll line up. And then from there, let's see what the AI does. So, Ben, Hughes, Reeves. What? So it's our right side. Okay. It's our right side. I'm comfortable. Maybe one more left winger, two more right wingers, and then I'll call it. For some reason, we have more money. Okay, was just a Patty Kane. Did he come to his senses? No. Let's do some digging. Or Connor Brown's gonna return. He's decent. Hopefully. I don't mind a Corey Perry actually. Yeah, that's not a Corey Perry. With our last bit of cash. Oh, if I can get a Ross Colton. No, we cannot. Patrick Murray. No, he 3 times Stanley Cup champion Patrick Murray. So, some respect on his name. I think Rasmus Asplund is just a good finishing piece for this team. Okay, so Fabro for Lewis. Okay, and then Atkinson for Brazil. Okay. So do I feel better about this team? A little bit. We're gonna give the kids a bit of a run, but really it's Jack Hughes' team and Sanderson, Hudson gonna hold it down. Our goaltending, interesting. We'll see. All right, let's get to the preseason. Okay, first game at Vancouver. Preseason game, that is. Okay, so these are the lines Berube is running for the first game. You got Ben with Hughes and Reeves. Oof. I mean, no one should mess with Hughes. Larkin with Stramos. Stramos getting a shot with Ed Farabee. Dorofeyev with Monahan, which I think is a disgusting duo on that third line. With Haig. Haig is going to get a good shot. And then, okay, like the bottom six is decent. I think the top six, we really need a right winger. Pellick, Dursey, Wass, Anderson, Hudson, Larson. Hello? How does it go? Tightly contested game. Monahan from Dorofeyev. Reeves gets a goal. Okay, I apologize. But then Reeves gets a penalty, which, all even strength. They just get 3 goals in the third. Nikolai Ehlers and Barkov. Oof. So all the teams are different. It's going to be difficult to learn who's on whose team, but let's get to the opening night, I think. Ooh, so we string together 2 wins in the preseason. Oh. Okay, Vancouver. Who redrafted him? 11th overall for Lawson Crouse. I mean, honestly, Lawson Crouse isn't such a good deal. But we wouldn't be able to keep him. Back for Mackey. Welcome to the team. So, that's one thing. The AI is gonna offer us some pretty bad deals. I think we're gonna keep a lot of this team together, at least for the first year. I know I just traded away Kraus, but he was a free agent signing. It's Allison and Danforth's gonna go down, and that should be our 7, right? Yeah. 7 forwards. So let's start with centers. I feel like that's always the easiest position to cut. Surin is just gonna need some time. Holmberg, interesting. He might get Holmberg over Asplund. Okay. maybe we don't even need to get into that. Stromer age. Okay. And that's the opening night roster. I don't think we're gonna lose anyone to waivers, but we are the favorites, which just makes sense because I feel like we did take advantage of the free agency more than most teams. Let's see how it goes. Opening night. Oh, draft a local player. Okay. Montreal. Here we come. Ooh, Dubois for Ekblad. Huh. Anyways, Reeves is still like I. Okay, Berube, I'll give you a good leash for now. We'll see. Oof. Oof. Is that just Wolf shutting us down? I think so. 27. Looks like we opened the game well. Still gave up 2 in the first. 1 in the power play. And there's the third. We fell apart, it looks like. Okay. What are you doing now, Berube? Still Reeves. Okay, we get the shutout. Hudson Brown. Jersey. In Pittsburgh, we win another shutout. Okay. Not bad. So we're the top of the Atlantic. We top of the league? No, that's Colorado. Who's on Colorado? Andre Natchez. Quite the duo with Leo Carlson, Kyle Carter, Simon Edmondson, uh, Protus. Yeah, no, they're a good team. Okay. Who's on Detroit? Let's see. Decent tandem in Lindgren. Kochekov. Pelika. Yeah, they need some help there. But you got McDavid and Forsberg and Bratt, Perfetti, Tage Tom. Okay. So we're going Ben Hughes because we got Reeves on our first line, and they got Forsberg, McDavid, Bratt. What? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay, let's beat Montreal at least. Did we ever check out who's on Montreal? Let's see. So they got Wolf. I remember that because we got Wolf. Heiskanen, Harley, Sergachev, and then decent depth. Well, I say that it's very good. Kyrie Nuge, Horvat, Zoop. Yeah, overall good, but defensively heavy, I would say. We can't beat it. We beat on Ottawa, of course. Okay, I think we start inspecting the team after this game in Florida, and we'll see what moves need to be made. Quickly check out Florida, and I'm being quickly. We're just gonna look at the depth charts. Bennington, Nurse, Faber, Trouba, Celebrini with Pedersen and Line, Couturier, Norris. Okay. The Leafs do it? They cannot. What is wrong with this team? Goaltending's decent. I don't think we really question it. So Michael Anderson hasn't gotten into a game yet. It, okay, Ruby, I apologize if I'm pretty sure I just had the line set for. Yes, I did. Okay, apologies, Ruby. Bit of a miscommunication, I guess. We sent him a list of players, just so he knew how we ranked them, and he thought it was the lineup. But we got it all sorted now. So McKinnon and Boldy against Brewer Bay's actual lineup. How does it go? You can't complain about that. Would have been a great game to watch. Chicago. We're winning it. Okay, we'll give Brewer Bay the leash. Like I said, that's on me, and it looks like he's doing a great job. Another game against Detroit. How's it go? We actually beat them. Okay. Let's go to the trading deadline quickly. And we'll assess this team. Okay, so it is making a difference. I mean, we went from just above 500 to where we are now, which nothing elite, but decent to Strama. Unfortunately, it's gonna go to the AHL for us. So we're battling for first with the Canadian Zots. Player polls, so nothing. But just a quick look. So you got McCarr in Carolina, Liam O'Brien on the Penguins, Kopitar on the Blue Jackets, Slavin on the Rangers, Kadri on the Blues, Pesci on the Stars, Shishirkin on the Devils, John Cooper still, well, he's still coach of Tampa. $60 points in January. Not bad. It's yeah, so it's gonna be a mega draft. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be a mega draft. So you have players like Caden Lynch who didn't get drafted, I guess. Went back to be eligible, went back to go play in junior. And you have players like Kevin. Okay, we need to get some picks immediately. What's expendable on the team? I don't know. I'm not sure, but let's get some picks. Zuccarello for Morgan Riley. Do I see that correctly? Morgan Riley's a Montreal Canadian. And then we lose them. Damn. I'm just gonna go to the deadline. I think this team's performing above the standard I'd set for it. So anything interesting? No, nothing on the trading block yet. Hopefully by the deadline there will be some sort of trade market. Okay, we're just a few days away from the deadline, and we're at 89 points, tied for third in the league, actually. Currently, our matchup would be against Detroit. Who would we want up against McDavid? They're just 1 point behind us. Okay, let's simulate to the actual deadline. Get a trade proposal. Jamie Benn for Edward Saleh. Interesting. I might do that. Just get off of Ben's contract. Okay, so we are at the deadline. We're gonna take a quick look at the draft page. I have a bad feeling McKenna's gonna be eligible, and a couple other players that are already 17, but we're gonna roll with it. If it's loaded draft class, it's loaded draft class. Yeah, So Kevin McKinnon, like look at this draft class. Um, so I don't know what next year's draft is gonna be like, but we know for a fact this draft is gonna be loaded. I think that means we offload a bit of talent. I don't think we're winning this year, but we gotta try, and I think that's no one wants to trade any players. Who's near the bottom? Tampa, Philly, Boston. So we have a lot of contracts coming up. Dorfeyev, I would have thought you would have done better. So we're gonna hold off on that. We're gonna Sean Voronkov actually. Call Strommel back up. Send Reeves down. Yeah. Before we end this episode, let's take a look at how the team's actually doing. So Dostal's been elite. And then Martin's been above replacement, I would say. If not just under. And then defensively. So unfortunately, Michael Anderson hasn't gotten into too many games, but the games that he has gotten into, he's been great. Dursey's been great. Hudson's been good. We need more to Sanderson. I don't know what's going on with Sanderson, but that's not good. Lecker Mackey is. That looks like it was a good trade. I'll check out. Let's quickly check out. Lawson Krause. I just want to see how he did. Yeah, no, he was good. He was good. Jamie Benn. Surprisingly, he's doing decent actually. But Dylan Larkin is the one leading this team, not Jack Hughes. Sean Monahan. Joel Farabee. Dorofeyev. So that brings us to our next thing. We do have a couple players that are going to be free agents. Pellick. He wants a good amount of money. I don't know if we can afford to pay him that. And Monahan. We also have Dorofeyev and Farabee, but I'm not worried. They're RFAs. Same thing with Voronkov and McBain. And then the rest of them are pretty negligible. So let me know. So in fourth place in the entire league, you're tied for third, actually. 3-way tie for third. But yeah, that's where I'll leave it.